Morning Sainers, welcome back to the Saints TV YouTube channel. Welcome to Saints TV Weekly for September 16th, 2024. I hope you all had a fantastic weekend. Obviously want to thank our sponsor of Saints TV Weekly and Inglewood Coffee Roasters, so check out their website www.inglewoodcoffeeroasters.com.au. Use the discount code and get 40% off coffee, tea and chai products. It was a great weekend for the girls. They've made it 3-0. They've gone 3-0 with a really tough contested game at Windy Hill yesterday against the Bombers. A low-scoring affair, but nonetheless, they got the chocolates. It sets up a really good run now. We've got Hawthorn on Saturday at RSCA Park, so hopefully it should be a packed house. This is obviously their best start to the season ever. I think I read a stat that was St Kilda's first win at Windy Hill since, I think, 1978. Correct me if I'm wrong, but really tough effort. The Bombers kicked the first 2 goals of the game, but from that point on, it was a really sort of tight, contested tussle, and the Saints got the job done. Serene Watson was great. Tiana Smith, Jamie Lambert, Nat Exxon was exceptional. She was really, she really threw her body out there in a few contests that I saw, and it's a really good win. It sets us up now to go and make finals. There's only, 7 or 8 games left to go. That's 3 wins. If we get Hawthorn, I think we're favourites for that as well. If we win that on the weekend, then 4-0 and kind of the world's our oyster, and we can see what happens. So great win there from the girls. Hopefully they can back it up again and go 4-0 on the weekend. The club have posted a bit of an injury update for the men's, so let's quickly go through that. They've mentioned that Liam Henry, Marcus Winhager, Anthony Caminiti and Ron Marshall have all undergone post-season surgeries to set themselves up for a strong 2025 campaign. Henry knee, Winhager hamstring, Caminiti shoulder and Marshall wrist are all recovering well and expected to be back at full training capacity prior to Christmas or shortly thereafter. Max King, Liam Stocker and Max Hall are also rehabilitating well, having avoided surgical intervention, with the latter successfully completing his final rehab session earlier today. So David Misson has said, by getting these players stuck into their rehab programs at this time, it allows them to be best placed when pre-season starts, which we know can have a huge impact when it comes to the season proper. We look forward to watching the progress to these players making over the spring and can't wait to welcome them back alongside their teammates. So that's great signs. Caminiti, full training after Christmas. Liam Henry, full training TBC. Max King, full training before Christmas. Marshall, full training before Christmas. Liam Stocker, full training TBC. And Marcus Winhager, full training before Christmas as well. So good signs there. It's a pretty short injury list, which is a nice change. We've had years before. Touch wood, it stays this way, and it gets better. But we've had years where we just haven't had the key players have a nice extended run in a preseason. They've always come into the season with a bit of an interruption. So it's good to see that this is all getting sorted out now, well in advance, and we can kind of work into November, December, January, and really focus on training for the season proper. And the big news, I wouldn't call it news, but the big sort of swirling rumours around is that Tom Morris last night, I've done a video on this by the way, so I won't go into too much, but essentially Tom Morris is saying we are interested in prizing Zach Merrett, captain of Essendon, away on a Godfather deal. A lot of money, $1 million a year plus. He's not on that now. He's got 3 years, I think, or 2 years left on his contract. It's highly unlikely, like 1% chance, if that. But apparently he's disillusioned. He doesn't like the way Essendon's going about it at the moment. It kind of reeks of Petrarca. Maybe it's just Essendon kind of using us to, or Merrett using us to kind of up his value to get a bigger contract. I don't know. But to the people that think it's just stupid and we're desperate, I don't think so at all. I think there is absolutely no harm in going to some of these really good players that Ross Lyon clearly admires and would fit into our lineup seamlessly, and just saying, hey, we're going to offer you a lot of money. Do you want to come play for St Kilda? I don't have any issues with that. I don't think it's desperate. I don't think it's immature. I think it shows a bit of a sign of intent, and if anything, it sends a message to players like LDU and Brayshaw and these sort of guys that, what life could be like on such a big contract at St Kilda. Money talks, and we've seen other clubs take advantage of this sort of situation before, and I don't mind that we want to join the party, and if anything, we just piss Essendon off. Even if he doesn't come to us, like, we're still just stirring the pot a little bit. I don't mind that we want to troll, and be a bit of the villain of the AFL trade period. So I have no issues with that. I know Brendan Goddard's got some relationship with him. Ross Lyon admires him. And he's not enjoying his time at Essendon right now. Obviously, he wants to win. He's 28. He's thinking of the rest of his career. And if he stays at Essendon, what if they finish bottom 4 next year? By the time he's 30, it's a tough situation to be in if you're Zach Merrett. But either way, he's going to get big money. Might even be at St Kilda. So keep an eye on that one. It's probably just a silly rumour, but got to report it. That's where it's at. In terms of tipping, I am struggling big time. I am not doing very well. Yeah, congrats to the tipsters this week that have done well in the AFLW tipping comp. I don't think I'm going to win this at all. I'm 12th. Not looking good. I did get 6 this week, so that's not bad. Lochnick's got 7, so not quite the full, but 8 actually. David got 8, so that's not bad at all from David. So yeah, that's Saints TV Weekly, Saints. It's a nice short, sharp one. There's not a lot going on. I mean, it's been a pretty busy last couple of weeks, even without the footy prelims this week, so that should be interesting. Some teams that we've done pretty well against. We beat Sydney, we beat Geelong, played Brisbane twice, lost twice, but the first time it was pretty close, and Port both times are under 12 points. So our record against the prelim finalists doesn't look that bad in the end. So yeah. We'll keep an eye on all this news, Saints. If anything else pops up, just put it in the comments and we'll have a discussion. But yeah, my video on Zach Merrett's already up. Trade talk will be up during the week. Plenty of other content, hopefully, over the off-season as well. So thanks, Saints. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your week. And as always, go you mighty Saints. See you guys.